You know, I'm asked a lot of the times what makes ABT different than, say, other big ballet companies. And, you know, so many of the times it's easy to say that there are national traits. A Russian dancer is unmistakably a Russian dancer for its incredible extravagance of emotion and you know, the bigness and assuredness of ownership. You know, a British dancer is immediately identifiable for their restraint and you know, subtlety and musicality, and you know, a French dancer is, you know, all elegance and precision and whatnot. And what is an American dancer? You know, what is an American, for God's sake? It is the melting pot of culture. And I think it's best described as an energetic approach. We were lucky at American Ballet Theatre, even at our inception, to have many, many cultures within the company, and they were trained all over the world. So you had a Cuban dancer looking at a French dancer who was, you know, studying from a Russian teacher, and you know, some of the national traits are there to be used as examples. You know, most of the time, if you want to really study a really great actor, you study a Brit. You want to study a great singer, you study an Italian. You want to study a great dancer, you study a Russian. You know, so the result of having that many nationalities together is that after working together, the Russian was going, well, how come that Cuban can turn so well? And the Brit was going, how come that Russian can partner so easily? And the American was saying, God, the Italian has such a musical... And then eventually they were no longer Russian and Italian. They were just like America. They were American. Like it or not, you can't take, you know, the country out of the boy, but you can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy. But you're still, you know, once... They don't even know that they're no longer Russian, English, or French until they go home and realize, oh my God, everybody's so blinkered here. Because once something becomes codified, it can start to become a caricature of itself. And what I kind of demand from my performers is that a lesson I learned from Anthony Tudor. He always said, you know, don't recreate the result. Go back to the source that made you do it that way the first time, and it will never be the same. And that is the beauty of performance, is that that curtain goes up. This is the only time you're going to see it this way. You could even see the same performer do it again, but it will not be like it is right now. You know, when the curtain comes down, it's a memory. There's nothing physical to attach to. So the experience in the theater has to be believable. And it's just not news or exciting that you're doing 20 pirouettes or jumping very high anymore. You know, it's just not. That's become the norm. What is exciting is if you can use that 20 pirouettes for a reason to move somebody as part of a storytelling experience or an emotional journey, instead of, okay, wait, I'm telling a story, but just a sec, I got to do 20 pirouettes, and then come back to the, you know, sorry, not interested. So it's that defines the American dancer, I find.